Good morning, my dear legendary students. Good morning, all of you. So today we are going to discussing about may audible visible Tajim Taslim.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, thank you very much. Okay, so today we are going discussing about one more important question, Mr. Level. So what is that? Okay, so that is vector-borne diseases. Vector-borne diseases. What is vector-borne disease? Yesterday we all discussed what is vectors, what is different type of vectors are there, what are the vectors we have studied in the different biology of the vectors. So vectors nothing but which organisms to transmit the diseases from one host to another host. That is called what vectors. So you know very well different type of vectors are there, like mainly insects are the mainly vectors for the to transmit the disease from one host to another host. Same like houseflies, mosquitoes, like bed bugs, samax, and pediculus, etc., etc. We already studied different type of disease. So like cholera, typhoid, then amoebiasis, amoebic dysentery, okay, and trypanosoma gambians, trypanosoma, and the sleeping sickness, different type of diseases which are transmitted from one person to other person by using of these arthropods, especially insects. So that is yesterday we already discussed that vectors. Now today we are going to discussing about especially vector-borne disease. What is vector? What is vectors? To describe the vector-borne diseases, we'll asking in the semesters. For the COVID-19 paper also, right? For the general paper, we'll asking from these vectors. One long question will asking, and two short questions will asking from the vector biology. Okay, now I'm not wasting your time. So we'll go to definition of vector-borne. Definition of vector-borne, but a biological association between an arthropodans and a pathogen acquired by a feeding on the blood of infected vertebrate host. So vector-borne nothing but, especially for just now I told you, arthropodans, a biological association between the vector and host. Vector and host. Who is the vectors here? So the arthropodan, especially for arthropodan. Arthropodan that means arachnidans. Arachnidans, you know very well, like you know very well, itch mite. For example, the itch mite to cause to human being, that is scabies. Scabies. We are going to the scabies is a contact disease. This itch mite is one of the parasite which is transmitted from itch mite is one of the insect-like structure, but it's not insect. Okay. So and the pathogen which is acquired by feeding on the blood. Okay, in the infected vertebrates, especially for any parasite, whatever, ectoparasite or endoparasite, which are depends upon the, especially for our blood. So that's why simply the vector, but the biological association between the not a mutual association, not a commensal, completely parasite. The association between the vector and host. That means especially for vertebrate host. These parasite to these vector to suck the blood to feeding the blood of the host. That is vector-borne. Now overview of this on the basis of host, we can classify vector-borne disease in the following class. Okay, on the basis of host, we can classify the vector-borne diseases in following class. That is mosquitoes borne, that means mosquito diseases, housefly diseases, lice-borne diseases, fleas-borne diseases, and tick-borne diseases. These are the diseases. Okay, what are the special? Mosquito-borne diseases, flies-borne diseases, and lice-borne diseases, and fleas-borne diseases, and tick-borne diseases. Okay. Now, you know very well. See, vector-borne diseases. What no? Vector-borne disease. That means you know very well. First one, malaria. So I think we observed so many times. That means throughout world. Okay, we should observe the malaria disease. The malaria which is caused by causing agent, that is plasmodium, and the vector is a Anopheles mosquito. Which Anopheles mosquito? That is female Anopheles mosquito. That is to plasmodium is one of the parasite which is transmitted from one person to other person, one host to another host through the vector female Anopheles mosquito. That is malaria. So how to these what happened, ma'am? This plasmodium vivax, which is transmitted from one person to other person, but by biting of mosquito, right, by biting of female Anopheles mosquito, that malaria disease which is transmitted from one host to another host. That is one of the important about the malaria. And one by one in details we're discussing a dengue fever. I think so. It's very pandemic. This is endemic disease of dengue fever. So we should nowadays we are suffering from throughout the world also. Okay, so many peoples due to the in this COVID-19 also, so many peoples they are suffering from combination of COVID-19 with dengue also, right? So leg pains, highly fever, okay, a headache. So these are the symptoms of what dengue fever. Okay, so along with these COVID-19 symptoms, and these are the dengue fever symptoms also, so many people are suffering from a combination of dengue fever, right? So how to occur the dengue fever, how to transmit the dengue fever from one person to another person. So especially for here also, it is dengue is one of the viral disease. Dengue is a viral, dengue is caused by what virus. Okay, it is the vector, mainly insect vector is there, that is Aedes aegypti. That means Aedes aegypti mosquito. Simply Aedes mosquito by biting. So from one person to other person, this virus which is transmitted from one person to one host to another host. So that is one of the method of infection to one host to another host. Next, encephalitis. Encephalitis. Encephalitis means what ma? It is also viral disease. Okay, it is caused by female Culex mosquito. It is caused by what ma? Female Culex mosquito. That is especially for mode of method of infection. So one host to another host, same by biting. Very well, malaria is by biting, dengue fever is by biting, encephalitis is by biting, and now Trypanosoma gambiense. That means vector. That means African sleeping sickness. African sleeping sickness. It is also called what happened, ma? Trypanosomiasis. Trypanosomiasis. So it is a causative agent, that is Trypanosoma gambiense of protozoon. Trypanosoma gambiense of protozoon. It is to transmitted from one person to another person. So one of the fly is there, that is called CC fly. Which fly ma? CC fly. So it is also when the CC fly is by biting on the skin, this trypanosoma parasite which is transmitted from one person to another person. So right. So this is what very important thing. Next, what next what different type of dysenteries, amoebiasis, you know very well. Amoebic dysentery. Okay, amoebiasis also. For example, amoebiasis actually which is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. Entamoeba histolytica, that is protozoan. But actually, the Entamoeba histolytica parasite should not transmit to, that means what happened through the one person to other person indirectly, but directly. So here houseflies are whether a person to suffering from the typhoid, that means cholera fever, what happened, ma? The person to release their fecal material into environment. That fecal material, surface of the fecal material, these houseflies are to contaminate the food material throughout the whatever the like hotels, whatever the like ursus, whatever the chataras, different type of chataras. But okay, so there are so many people they are eating outside of the food. Okay. So the outside the food which are they are eating, what happened? They are infected. So that is what dysentery disease we are loose motions, vomitings we are facing, headache, that type of clinical symptoms we are. So that's why this dysentery, amoebic dysentery, amoebiasis, which is transmitted from one person to other person, contaminated of food, contaminated of food. Okay, that is one of the important. And dysentery, that is bacillary dysentery. So the bacteria which is caused by bacterium, which is caused by bacterium. So it is also to transmit the one person to other person. First of all, the food, contaminated food, we are intaking the contaminated food. That the food which is contaminated by the housefly. These houseflies are, you know very well. So the houseflies are which is belongs to arthropods, exopoda. And last one, cholera vibria. That means cholera. What ma? Cholera. So the Vibrio cholera, it is caused to agent by Vibrio cholera. Just now I told you, these cholera which is transmitted from one host to another host to the contaminated food. How to contaminate this food material? That is by house flies. That's why here we are discussed malaria, dengue fever, encephalitis, African sickness, dysentery, and bacillary dysentery and cholera. Okay, once I repeat, malaria which is transmitted from one person to other person, the plasmodium vector, plasmodium, that means causative agent, that by female anopheles mosquito, that means method of infection by biting. And dengue fever, which is a viral fever, that is Aedes aegypti mosquito, so by biting. And encephalitis. This encephalitis, you know very well. This encephalitis, what ma? It is a viral fever. It is infected from one person to other person. So that is Culex mosquito disease by biting. Then African sleeping sickness. Okay, the causative agent trypanosoma. Okay, so the vector is CC fly, TSC fly by biting. Okay, some of the contaminated food material, the vectors are usually here. One is a dysentery, amoebic dysentery, that is protozoan, which is transmitted from one person to other person, contaminated food. The food is contaminated by the vector, that is housefly. Bacillary dysentery, that is bacterial disease, which is to transmit from one person to other person. The method of infection, it is contaminated food through the housefly. Cholera also same, Vibrio cholera. Vibrio cholera, which is transmitted from one person to other person through the contaminated food. These food which is contaminated by the houseflies. Okay, I think very important. Okay, come on, tell me what are the vector-borne diseases? Quickly, say the answer of the firstly. Tell me, ma, what is vector-borne disease? What are the different type of diseases are there? Hello, तस्लीम बोलता है बेटा?
Yes, sir.
बोलो बोलो बोलो.
Yes, sir. Sir, vector-borne disease is nothing but it is a biological association between an arthropod and a pathogen. They feed on the blood of the infected and or the infected host. And next one is vector-borne diseases. Mainly vector-borne diseases are malaria, dengue fever, encephalitis, and African sleeping sickness, amoebic dysentery, and amoebic bacillary dysentery, and cholera. These are for them the various causative agents are there. For malaria, we have Plasmodium vivax, and for dengue, we have virus, Aedes mosquitoes. For dengue, vector is Aedes mosquitoes. For encephalitis, we have Culex mosquitoes. These transmits the diseases. Culex mosquito transmit the diseases. And for African sleeping sickness disease, we have vectors such as CC fly. For next one, amoebic dysentery, it is a protozoan agent, and it is caused by the contamination of food with the help of the vector known as housefly. And bacillary dysentery, it is also It has a causative agents named as Bacterium shigella species. For this disease, we have the vector name as a housefly. This disease is transmitted by the contamination of food. And last one is cholera. This cholera disease is caused by the vector such as housefly, and for this causative agent is Vibrio cholera. This disease is transmitted through the contamination of food.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Tasmin. Thank you very much. Gratitude with the attitude answer. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, let us see one more few diseases are there. That is next one. The disease Padma. So, ankylosis disease, which is the causative agent that is parasite worm, that is Ankylosaurus. So this is it is a rare disease. The vector is black flies. The vector is called black flies, which is a method of infection, which is by biting of these black flies from one person to other person. These parasite Ankylosaurus, which is transmitted. Okay, next I think the wonderful disease we are, I think in the especially for 20th century, so many people are facing on the name of that disease, especially for that so many people are died. So on the name of that type of dying, so many people are died. So that's why in our Telangana state, one historical memorial, that means heritage building also there, that is called Charminar. Charminar is there now. Charminar, nothing but it is to be, so many people were died due to the plague. So here are the plague, very important disease. It is a plague is a bacterial disease. Okay, so the plague bacterial disease, the scientific name of plague, that is Pasteurella pestis. Okay, Pasteurella pestis is a bacteria, so which is transmitted from one person to another person. Okay, so by bites to infected of rodents. Okay, rodents nothing but especially for rats. Especially for what rats. The rats are which are two carriers, which these rats are having so huge amount of the so what happened these Pasteurella pestis bacteria. These rats are contaminated the food material, so the food is contaminated. So what are the vectors here? Okay, now so especially for the vectors are oriental rats. Oriental rat flies are there and other fleas are there, which is to transmit the disease from one person to other person. Simply, plague is caused by Pasteurella pestis. Pasteurella pestis. The vector is here rats, and which is some fleas are there. The fleas are biting with these students are there. This is one of the important thing. And Rocky Mountain fever. Rocky Mountain fever. This is a causative agent. Rickettsia. Rickettsia. It is to vector American dog tick. The method of infection, that is bite. I think you know very well. So typhoid. Typhoid is actually contaminated food material. Contaminated food material, nothing but how to contaminate it. Just now I already told you bacillary dysentery, okay, amoebic dysentery, okay. How contaminated food, nothing but how to contaminate that food material means you must be sensing by through the help of houseflies. That's why the Indian government also don't go to external toilets. Don't go to external toilets to avoid the external toilets. Avoid the external toilets, the people should not suffering from the amoebic dysentery or bacillary dysentery or diarrhea or anyone or typhoid also. So this typhoid is a causative agent. The typhoid is a causative agent. So that is causative agent is called Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi. So the Salmonella typhi is one of the causative agent of the typhoid. Okay, that is to these contaminated food material. How to contaminate the food material? The vector is there. Which vector? That is none other than houseflies. That's why this is a typhoid. Causative agent is a small Salmonella typhi, and vector is housefly, And method of infection, that is contaminated food material. Okay. Next, typhus fever. What now? Typhus fever. So this typhus fever, the causative agent is called Rickettsia progiki. What now? Rickettsia progiki. So this is one of the disease, Rickettsia progiki. So which is the vector is human housefly. Same. Contaminated or bite. You know very well, simply contaminated food material, the typhus fever also, which is to transmit. And yellow fever. Yellow fever also, it is a viral fever. Yellow fever is a viral fever, which is the vector. So that is vector is called Aedes mosquitoes. Aedes mosquitoes. This yellow fever looking like dengue. Dengue is a viral fever. Okay, na? The vector is Aedes mosquitoes. The method of infection by biting. So this is important. Now, so you must be titled, what are the mosquitoes and vector-borne diseases? Mosquitoes and key of the vector-borne disease. VBD is nothing but vector-borne diseases. So the responsible of see the responsible of these for a great vector-borne burdens, especially for malaria parasite, yellow fever for yellow fever for virus, dengue fever for hemorrhagic fever, HFV. You can call it HFV, hemorrhagic fever virus. Other viral fevers are there. West Nile, Rift Valley, filariasis, helminth parasites, encephalitis virus. These are the key vector-borne diseases of the mosquitoes. What are the malaria? That is malaria parasite. Okay, that is Plasmodium. Yellow fever, that is typhus, Aedes aegypti mosquito, and viral diseases. Dengue is a viral disease. It is a hemorrhagic fever disease. And West Nile, Rift Valley, filariasis blood, helminth, that means elephantiasis also, filariasis blood. It is helminth parasite which is caused by a person. And encephalitis, it is a Japanese encephalitis, that is viruses which attack the brain. So now one by one we'll discussing just in detail. Okay, see the malaria. Actually, what is mal and area? What is mal area? So mal, those are the peoples. Those who are the peoples which are living in the dirty areas. Those who are the peoples which are living in the dirty areas, that peoples are suffering from the disease. The disease is called malaria. This malaria, which is, you know very well, this malaria is a term is given by Charles Laveran scientist. Who scientist? Charles Laveran scientist. That's why for the first time research on the malaria, the Charles Laveran. Charles Laveran is the father of malaria. And lastly, so 1895. So in 1895 August 20. 1895 August 20. So Sir Ronald Ross was discovered the Ross cycle. Okay, exactly. So the disease which is caused by the Plasmodium vivax, which is transmitted from one person to other person by biting of mosquito, especially for sexually reproduction takes place in mosquito stomach. So the total cycle was discovered. That's why on the name of that research, the sacrificing research, that's why he got the Nobel Prize in 1902. So that's why, so very, very important. Nowadays we are using this malarian precautions, like all the precautions will formed by the research of the Sir Ronald Ross. That's why hats up to Sir Ronald Ross, he got the Nobel Prize also. Then, so malaria, which is caused by so many in worldwide, what happened now? These malarian disease. So you know very well the causative agent. 4 causative agents are there. 4 species are we are facing the diseases. One is none other than Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium ovale, and Plasmodium malariae. Okay, so Plasmodium vivax, nowadays we are suffering from the 24, that means 24 to 48 hours fever, that is hot and cold fever, that is Plasmodium vivax. And next one, Plasmodium falciparum. It's a malignant malaria. Adva? It is a malignant malaria, so it's very dangerous malaria which is affected the brain. Plasmodium vivax, it is a benign malaria. That means, Plasmodium bovel is a benign malaria. Plasmodium malaria is called cotton malaria. Here, so this malaria is a the Plasmodium vivax is a digenic parasite. Plasmodium vivax is a digenic parasite. So digenic parasite means what? They are living in the these Plasmodium vivax, which is having two hosts. Two hosts are there. One is primary host or definitive host. Second one is intermediate host or secondary host. So anyone can say what is the difference between primary and different host? Ma? Anyone can say? Any idea? Ma, what is the difference between primary host and secondary host? Or what is the difference between definitive host and intermediate host? Intermediate host are also known as secondary host. Primary host also known as definite host. What is the difference? Come on, tell me. Any idea? Ravalika.
So, primary host reaches in the organism which undergoes adult stages.
Okay. Taslim, yes. I think you are answer nearer to answer, but it's not absolute answer. So you are the graduate. You are the very important upcoming lecturers. You are the upcoming lecturers. You know very well the fundamental knowledge of the zoology, right? So what is that? See, definitive host and secondary host means what? Or primary host or intermediate host is nothing but what? Mainly remembering one thing. So don't forget about that. So if the parasite life cycle takes place, the sexual life cycle takes place in the host. If the parasite sexual life cycle takes place in the host is called what, ma? Definitive host. If the parasite asexual life cycle takes place in the host, that host is called what, ma? Intermediate host. I think may understood this definition, ma? That my concept simply asexual life cycle takes place in the parasite host. That means the parasite asexual life cycle takes place in the host. The host is called intermediate host or secondary host. If the parasite sexual life cycle takes place in the host is called what, ma? Definite host. Understood? Taslim, Pravalika, Shivang.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the malaria. Primary host is called man. Secondary host is called animal. Primary. Okay. So here wrong statement given. So here what happened now? Primary host, that thing, but that is a here you must be rectified.